6 years ago, at the age of 17, I had a massive turning point in my life that inspired me to dream big. And with nothing but determination, I took a risk and jumped into the world of entrepreneurship, starting with nothing but $0 in my pocket. And here I am today, running a 7-figure influencer marketing agency, working with some of the top content creators on YouTube like Vicstar, Stephen Bartlett, Benny Productions, AJ Shabil, and many others, earning a handsome 6 figures each month and living my dream life. I know that being broke is tough, and many of you are still trying to figure out which business model works for you. And that's why today I'm going to share my exact journey of making millions at 23. And this is how I started my business with $0 and now making $75,000 per week with my business. And you can do this too. 6 years ago, I decided to launch an influencer marketing agency. And from building this agency, I managed to create a life where I can live on my own terms. A life that allows me to travel the world whenever I want. A life that allows me to work whenever and wherever I want. I started an influencer marketing agency because I saw the massive potential in the space. At the time, it wasn't a really popular business model, but more and more companies are wanting to leverage influencers' audiences to market their product. And I got in super early because I believed in the power of social media influencers to connect with audiences in a unique way that traditional advertising couldn't. It was obvious the space was going to blow up, and now in 2024, the industry is worth $25 billion, with brands spending tens of millions on it yearly, which has meant my company has grown whilst the industry has grown, and I was one of the very first people doing this business model. So I know exactly what I'm talking about here. Sure, influencer marketing wasn't mainstream back then, but that's what made it exciting. I saw an opportunity where others didn't, and I was willing to take the risk. And this business model is only destined to grow. In fact, it's likely to grow at 28% a year, meaning more money in the space and therefore more opportunity. And in my opinion, it is the most powerful business model out there. The creator economy is booming, and we live in an attention economy. If you can help a brand capture the attention of their target audience, you will make tons of cash. And that is what influencer marketing is, using influencers' established social media channels to get brands' attention to their products and services. With my agency, I plan to scale this massively. Right now, we're a team of around 10 people doing multiple 7 figures a year, and I aim to scale this business over the next 5 to 6 years to capture the growing attention economy and then sell it for multiple tens of millions. And that is completely possible in this space. 2 huge influencer agencies have sold for 8 and 9 figures respectively just in the last year. Building my agency from $0 was tough, but I was extremely determined to make it work. Even I was fighting cancer in the hospital, I kept pushing forward, using every spare moment to work on my business. I won't dwell on that point too much, but yes, my entire agency was built whilst I was battling cancer. And it wasn't easy, and it definitely taught me this resilience and determination like absolutely nothing else could. And I already have a full video on my channel talking about my cancer journey, so I recommend after watching this video, you go ahead and check that one out if you want to learn about my story. Now, let's fast forward to the present day. As I said before, my agency makes me $75,000 per week, and I'm living my dream life, working when I want and where I want, traveling the world to exotic places that most young guys from Scotland, where I'm from, would never end up going. And ultimately, I'm enjoying the fruits of my labor. My hard work is paid off, and business is scaling day by day. And in fact, Q1 of this year has been the biggest quarter ever for us within business. To all of you out there watching this, dreaming big, remember, it's entirely possible. I went from a 16-year-old cancer patient with $0 to his name to building a business that generates me $75,000 per week and working in with most exciting people on the planet, all at the age of 23, and there is clearly no barrier to entry. All it takes is determination and a willingness to take risks. And if you have this, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. And for me, this is only the beginning of my journey. That's all well and good, me telling you my story, how wealthy we've become, but how does this benefit you? How does this video provide you with the steps to do what I did? Well, luckily, I'm here to tell you that starting a business with no money is possible, and even more so, starting with $0 in the bank and making $10,000 per month that everyone dreams of is far easier than you actually think. Whether you're a teenager, a student, someone in a 9 to 5, as long as you have a dream, the current ecosystem that we live in the world allows for endless possibilities for anyone out there. And not to sound out of touch, but honestly, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, it's never been easier to make $10,000 per month online. Look, let's go back 50 years ago when the internet wasn't a thing. Your ability to earn money of this level on your own terms was limited to the top businessmen, doctors, lawyers, and it took took a very long time to get there. You know, most teenagers or young people just couldn't roll out of bed and make that kind of money. But now teenagers and young adults can jump on their laptop and make tons of cash while setting up systems to allow to do this on autopilot so they can go out and live their dreams. And there are tons of business models and ways to do this. All you have to do really is hop on YouTube, type in the best business models for 2024, and you're going to find tons of things to try. That's probably how you found my YouTube channel. There are plenty of business ideas that are perfect for young entrepreneurs like yourself if you're watching this video. From anything like building an e-commerce business where you sell products on Shopify at a super high margin, or you could do something as simple as jumping on Upwork, offering your skills as a service as a freelancer. The opportunities are truly endless, and the information is all out there for free. It has literally never been easier to take action from the free content that is out there to learn how to build an online business that can generate you $10,000 per month. But I personally think, and to honestly be completely non-biased, that doing the business model that has made me millions of dollars is the top business model for anyone this year. And that is starting an influencer marketing agency known as an IMA. This is by far the most lucrative business opportunity that still isn't saturated like many of those other business models out there. Social media influencers hold immense power in today's attention economy, and if you can find a way to position yourself in this market and provide value, you'll make a ton of cash. I want to give you some actionable steps of actually what to do and consider if maybe you want to enter the space and follow in the same realm that I did, and how you can build an online business that makes you tens of thousands per month in the influencer marketing industry. Look, I have a number of videos on this channel where I give you full guides on how to build an IMA, how to run an influencer campaign, how to get clients. All of that's already on my channel. So if you do want a more comprehensive step-by-step view, then I would head to one of those videos on my channel after you finish watching this one. Anyways, the first thing you should do is you need to understand how the business model in this industry operates. Essentially, at its most basic form, you build an agency that helps brands connect with influencers and you help them promote their products via the influencers. The business model is amazing because brands are absolutely desperate to get their products in front of a trusted audience in an authentic way. And influencers are desperate to make money from promoting brands they like so they can continue their influencer careers and ultimately survive. But the issue that the brands face is they lack the time, the resources, and the ability to find the right influencers to promote their products and services. It's super time consuming for a brand to research influencers, reach out to them, check their demographics, negotiate price, manage content approvals, upload. You get the gist, right? There's a lot of steps to it. They have so many other marketing channels to run and potentially other pressing parts of the business that doesn't allow them to actually pursue this. And at the same time, influencers lack the time to find the decision makers at brands to strike up deals. They don't know where to find them, how to manage the deals, how to negotiate and price. And that is where the IMA comes in. You make it quick and accessible and easy for a brand to promote their products and services via the influencers and offer a trusted solution for the influencers to get paid. The way you get started with building an IMA is actually very simple. What you need to do once you set up the agency and all that official stuff is get in touch with brands and influencers. It's really as simple as that. Reach out to influencers and tell them that you are an agency working with cool brands and you want to help them get deals and work with exciting brands that they maybe use on a daily basis. Build a network of around, let's say, 100 influencers who are happy for you to bring them deals. That's a great starting point. And at the same time that you're building this network of influencers, go to the target brands and reach out to their marketing managers, probably on a platform like LinkedIn, or you could do cold email. Let them know that you have this roster and network of influencers who are interested in promoting the brand and getting millions of people engaged behind their products and services. Once the brand gets back to you with interest, what you then need to do is simply negotiate the price with the brand and the influencer. Once you get them both to agree on the price, they're happy to work together, and then you take a percentage of the total deal for your time and services. Really that simple. You get paid a percentage of what the brand is paying to the creator. At its most basic level, this business model is simply just building a highly effective middleman business, which is one of the longest standing types of businesses in the world. Now, what I've just explained probably sounds super easy, right? But I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Starting any business isn't easy. You're going to face challenges, setbacks, and there's going to be a huge number of moments of doubt. But remember, every successful entrepreneur has been where you are. It's all about pushing through the tough times and staying focused on your ambitions. I've had countless trials and tribulations in my agency journey, but I kept going and this has only made my business stronger. But there are definitely ways you can make the process easier. The easiest way is simply just reaching out to people who are in the position that you want to be in and asking them for help. Surround yourself with mentors, seek out resources, and never stop learning. And for the places to learn the skills that you need, there are countless resources available online. As I said, everything is available now totally for free, whether that's on YouTube videos, ebooks, courses. There's an immense amount of knowledge out there that didn't used to be readily available. Just commit to learning and you'll advance in influencer marketing or any business model that you may choose. In fact, aside from this YouTube channel that I have, I personally operate another 2 completely free resources that you can tap in to learn about this business model. In my description, in the top 2 links, you're going to find my free newsletter where I post weekly lessons on building your agency, finding clients, service delivery, how to price your services, and much more. That comes out every single Saturday morning UK time. And I also have a free Telegram community where I post daily tips and tricks. I voice note in there. I post some videos and other lessons on things that I'm doing personally with my agency to grow it, so you guys can learn exactly what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis. What are you waiting for? The time to chase your dreams is now. And that's whatever those dreams are. There has literally never been more a perfect time than now. And remember, with hard work and dedication and the willingness to just take a risk, you can achieve everything you set your mind to. There is absolutely no reward without any risk. And I honestly cannot wait to see what you'll accomplish. And I hope that when you do watch this video and you have accomplished things, you come back to this video, you comment, and you let me know exactly what you've done and what you've achieved since. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.